Hello, human tadpoles. It's Mr. Bruce here. Our book today is from the Corduroy series, and it is called A Pocket for Corduroy. So before we start, let's have our eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm. Late one summer afternoon, Lisa and her mother took their laundry to the laundromat, which is a place they have washers and dryers to do your laundry if you don't have one in your house. As always on such trip, Lisa carried along her toy bear, Corduroy. There he is, you know Corduroy. Well, the laundromat was a busy, busy place at this hour of the day. Everyone was getting their laundry done before they went home. Now, Corduroy, she said, you sit right there and wait for me. I'm going to help Mommy with the wash. Corduroy waited patiently. Then suddenly he heard something that perked up his ears. Lisa's mom was saying, be sure to take everything out of your pockets, Lisa dear. You don't want your precious things to get all watery and soapy. Pockets, Corduroy thought. Wait a second. I don't have any pockets. He slid off the chair and said, I must find something to make a pocket. And he began to look all around the laundromat. What could I find to make a pocket out of? First, he came to a pile of fancy towels and washcloths, but nothing was the right size to make a pocket out of. Then he saw a huge stack of colorful clothes in a laundry bag. There must be something in there to make a pocket out of this, he said. Look inside there, all the things inside it. Without hesitating, he climbed right inside the bag, which was filled with pieces of wet laundry. It didn't bother Corduroy in the least. This must be like a cave. I've always wanted to be in a dark, damp cave. When the time came for Lisa to fetch her bear, he was gone. Oh, Mommy, she said, Corduroy isn't here where I left him. Well, I'm sorry, honey, said her mother, but the laundromat will be closing soon, and we must be getting home. Lisa did not want to leave without Corduroy, but her mother said, you can come back tomorrow. I'm sure he will still be here. As they left, a young man wearing an artist's beret was taking his wet laundry out of a bag, the same bag that Corduroy had discovered. Before he knew Corduroy's being tossed, together with all the sheets and shirts and shorts and slacks. Look, he was in there. He didn't even see him. But just as he was setting the door shut, Corduroy tumbled onto the floor, and he said, my little bear, how did you get here? Corduroy was damp all over. The least I can do for him is give him his overalls a good drying, said the man. He unbuttoned Corduroy's shoulder straps and put his overalls in the dryer with the rest of his wet clothes. Corduroy got dizzy as he watched the clothes spinning around and around and around. The artist, however, said, I want to paint something like this. It would make a wonderful painting. And he took out a pad in his pocket and began drawing the swirling colors. I can't wait to get back to my studio so I can make a painting out of this. Finally, the dryer stopped and the man gathered up the clothes. Then he helped Corduroy put on his warm, dry overalls. All at once, the manager of the laundromat called, closing time, everybody out. Managers of laundromats are notoriously grumpy. Corduroy was gently placed on top of a washing machine. I wonder who that bear belongs to, the artist said as he was leaving. Seems to me he should have his name someplace. He's too fine a fellow to be lost. Well, as soon as the lights were turned off, Corduroy began his search again. He was surprised to see something glowing in the dark. Maybe it's snow, he said. I've always wanted to play in snow. But look, it's not snow. It's laundry flakes. Soap. He accidentally tipped over the box, and suddenly he was covered with soft soap flakes. Gradually, He began to slip and slide. "Oh, what fun," he said with a smile. "I've always wanted to ski down the top of a mountainside." Ooh. He landed paws first in an empty laundry basket. "This must be a cage," he said, peeking through the bars. "I've never wanted to live inside a cage like the bear in the zoo before." But by now, he was so tired and drowsy, he just nodded off and went to sleep in the laundry basket. Next morning, when the manager came to open the door to the laundromat, there was Lisa waiting for him. "I left something here yesterday," she said. "May I have a look around?" "Certainly," said the manager. "My customers are always leaving things here." Lisa was searching under and in back of the washing machines when she heard the manager call her. "Is this what you're looking for, señorita?" Look, he found him there. Yes, he's my best friend," shouted Lisa as he came running. She reached in and picked up Corduroy out of the basket. "So this is where you've been, you little rascal. It's time I took you home." Lisa thanked the manager, opened the door, and ran down the street holding Corduroy in her arms. "I thought I told you to wait for me. Why did you wander away?" "I went looking for a pocket," Corduroy said. "Oh, Corduroy, why didn't you tell me you wanted a pocket?" She gave him an affectionate squeeze. The very next morning, Lisa sewed a pocket on Corduroy's overalls. "And here is a card I've made for you with your name on top of it to keep tucked inside." "I've always wanted a purple pocket with my name tucked inside," said Corduroy. And he and Lisa nuzzled their noses. The end. Now here's my question. Corduroy never had a pocket, and the first thing he put into it was a card with his name on it in case he got lost. If you could only put one thing in a pocket of your clothes, what would you put in? Would it be some money? Would it be a cookie? Would it be a card with your name on it? Think about it and let me know what you're going to put into your pocket. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, be good to your parents and wash your hands. Bye-bye.